Yeah, it's quite every cycle. If there's one thing you can trust is the changes, and so I mean that hasn't changed. That I'm like looking at what has changed with this market. Obviously, we had in the last cycle, MicroStrategy coming in with corporate treasuries. Futures was a big part of the last cycle, and institutional hedge funds coming in. And so I think this cycle, just looking at the impacts of I think the key impacts right now, MicroStrategy going on full flight on their Bitcoin acquisition, and then the BlackRock, in particular spot ETF, but the whole broad collection of spot ETFs coming in and offering a very efficient way for TradFi to buy.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, Willy Woo breaks his 3-year silence to explore Bitcoin beyond $100,000, its role as a global reserve asset, institutional adoption, FASB accounting changes, and its transformative impact on geopolitics. Let's catch him to learn more.
And so that's really changing the structure of the market. So looking at that type of impact, and you can see also, I'm looking at just how heavily hit the altcoin space has been with so much capital coming into Bitcoin, not necessarily rotating into altcoins, and just how absent retail has been in this cycle. I mean, it looks like they're just starting to come in the last 4 or so weeks. But it's been a ghost town. So yeah, just very interesting to see how much of each, the structure of each cycle is changing. And probably the hidden side is I'm kind of trying to figure out if more of the sovereigns will come in, and maybe they are coming in, but quietly. I do think it's taking it away somewhat for one sort of class of investor that's got the brokerage accounts, are probably much more experienced. It used to be if you wanted to get a gain on Bitcoin, you've got 2 options. One is to take leverage risk and risk liquidation, or you rotate into altcoins, particularly when it was a bullish setup and Bitcoin was sort of tracked under resistance. People would rotate into altcoins to get that extra pump, extra beta. And you're not seeing that this cycle. And if you look at you rotate into altcoins because you get extra gain on Bitcoin historically with no liquidation risk. Effectively buying something like a MicroStrategy or a MicroStrategy on 2x is producing the same sort of zero liquidation risk environment, but if anything, you're getting the same kind of magnified returns if you time it right.
A crypto analyst has sounded the alarm about a potential flash crash in the market, even as cryptocurrencies have posted significant gains over the past month. Michael Van de Poppy, founder of NN Capital, cautioned that such corrections are inevitable, particularly after periods of rapid market expansion. He highlighted the high likelihood of a sharp and sudden downturn, potentially leading to a cascade of liquidations, especially among altcoins. Despite the warning, Van de Poppy maintained an optimistic stance, urging investors not to panic, but to seize the opportunity to enter the market during these downturns. They are a blessing, he noted, signaling long-term confidence in the crypto market's resilience. The warning comes as the crypto market experienced $618.7 million in liquidations over 24 hours, according to CoinGlass. Bitcoin and Ethereum positions accounted for significant portions of these liquidations, with $85.8 million and $61.5 million, respectively. This wave of liquidations followed a dramatic announcement and swift reversal of martial law by South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol, causing temporary panic and sharp price drops across the market. However, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP quickly recovered portions of their losses, demonstrating their characteristic volatility and resilience. This market turbulence coincides with a surge in South Korea's retail crypto trading volumes, which reached an impressive $18 billion in a single day, surpassing the country's stock market activity by 22%. Amid this activity, Bitcoin whales remain largely inactive, holding onto their assets while market inflows to exchanges suggest the potential for future sell-offs. Analysts like Onat Tiptunkler from CryptoQuant have noted this as a factor to watch, indicating that while immediate selling pressure may be absent, risks of a correction loom large. This confluence of market events and predictions underscores the volatile yet opportunistic nature of the crypto space. While warnings of flash crashes may sound ominous, experienced investors often view these moments as critical entry points for long-term gains.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to still be careful with MicroStrategy, because there is that kind of premium to NAV, like the underlying Bitcoin valuation, and so that could completely collapse if you think that you're buying it at a particular price, whatever it is. Let's say it's $450 and it's trading 3x its underlying Bitcoin valuation, then you're gonna get a 67% pullback if the market turns bearish. So at an extreme case, so that's kind of similar to what you're going to get on altcoin. At least that capital is going into the underlying asset of Bitcoin, which is driving the entire ecosystem, and it's not being siphoned off into 10,000 projects, of which probably only the top 5 or the top 1 or top 0.1% are actually going to execute in a way and produce something productive. I think I did the numbers there. 40% of the S&P 500, those companies invested through their index with passive funds, and so it's a big proportion of the trillion. And if you work out the numbers with MicroStrategy, I need to look into it. I've got it on my Twitter feed. It's a decent amount of numbers. It's not quite the number, but it's a big number in relation to MicroStrategy's current market cap. And so there's this behavior that happens as a company lists up on the listing day. For months prior, there's a run up in price, and then on listing, it sort of goes sideways. So there's some amount of hedge fund activity that's front running the listing, and speculative activity. And so we could be seeing that happening as well if we think that it will be listed on the S&P 500 in the first quarter of, say, next year. There's all these impacts that are happening. They're all kind of bullish, but we need to be careful that it is trading at premium, and whether or not that premium starts to come back, it could be quite painful since it's run up so high.
XRP's price has dipped 5% in the past 24 hours, trading at $2.61 as of December 4, following a broader market correction fueled by political unrest in South Korea. The announcement of martial law by South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol triggered panic selling among investors, particularly impacting XRP, which has a substantial concentration of holders in the region. The situation led to significant volatility on South Korean exchanges, with XRP prices on Upit briefly plummeting by over 50% to $1.30 before recovering. The decline in XRP's price was also driven by profit-taking after an extraordinary 400% rally earlier in the month. Data from Sentiment shows investors have realized over $4 billion in profits over the last 3 days, the highest since April 2021. This massive liquidation saw an influx of XRP tokens into exchanges, surging from 46 million to 654 million in just 7 days, a clear signal of selling intentions. Additionally, buyer exhaustion is evident, with XRP's Relative Strength Index, RSI, reaching overbought levels of 74 and 84 on shorter and longer timeframe charts. Such overbought conditions suggest that XRP's recent rally may have stretched too far, prompting traders to secure profits. The immediate downside target appears to be $2.50, where support could attract new buyers looking to enter the market at a lower price point. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Seller. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.